Right Price Heating and Cooling, Adelaide's biggest Braemar dealer. Online, call us or visit in store now.
This weather report brought to you by Right Price Heating and Cooling.
Apple's gone retro with its latest product launch, reintroducing 90s-style coloured computers and a purple iPhone. And there's a new item, the AirTag, Apple's version of the Tile, which helps people locate lost keys, luggage, wallets and laptops.
Springtime in California. Time for a new crop of apples emerging from the cold store of COVID.
After the challenges of this past year, we're optimistic that brighter days are just in front of us.
What is in front of us are brighter products, with Apple launching a purple iPhone alongside an iMac desktop in 7 new colours. Both the iMac and the 2 revamped iPads have a new chip with more power.
Processing power to do lots of tasks at the same time, as well as doing it efficiently, meaning you still get a lot of battery life.
For anyone prone to losing their belongings, attach these AirTags to your keys, wallet, or anything else you're likely to misplace. And any iPhone on the network can track them down.
You could lose something, in a different country, and as long as there's an iPhone nearby, it anonymously can send its location back to you.
Less glitzy, but just as much of a game changer are the new privacy changes Apple has unveiled. From next week, iPhone users will be able to choose whether or not to allow Facebook and other apps to track them online.
Advertisers use our data to build up profiles of our behaviour and spending habits and deliver targeted ads.
Having that sort of infrastructure provider and step up and give people a choice where, regulators have failed, where these advertising companies have failed to get with the times is an incredibly important step.
Gemma, Acton, 7 News.
Time for more on the weather now, and Amelia's up at Cleland Wildlife Park tonight. Who's your mate?
Jane, this little guy's the only thorny devil on display in South Australia and is one of 162 species that you can get to know here at Cleland Wildlife Park. It's of course been very busy these school holidays here, and if it's somewhere you'd like to take the family, well, Cleland Wildlife Park is giving away 2 12-month family memberships on their Facebook page tonight, so make sure you check that one out. Right now in the city it's 14 degrees and we stayed below 18 today. As we heard earlier, it was a frosty start right across the state, with temperatures particularly cold about central and eastern districts. Nuriootpa equalled its April record with a low of minus 0.6 degrees. But clouds been building today ahead of a cold front that's due to clip the south of the state tomorrow morning, bringing showers to some. Another high pressure system will then move into the picture, working to clear conditions into the weekend. Interstate, and another 40 to 60 millimetres of rain's on the way for Cairns tomorrow after 500 millimetres fell there over the past 3 days. Fine in Brisbane though, 26 is the top. Back home, and a mild sunny days in store across our far north. A top of 22s on the way for Roxby Downs, Woomera, Port Augusta and Ceduna. 21 in Brenmark. There is a slight chance of showers about the west coast and further south, more likely about central and eastern districts. So a shower or two for Port Lincoln, up to 20 there in Kadina, Kingscote and Murray Bridge. In the city, there's a slight chance of a shower tonight, more likely in the morning with that front. 19's the top. On metro waters, southwesterlies up to 20 knots in the morning, easing from midday. Looking ahead, and there's a chance of a shower or two Friday, but we're set to dry out over the long weekend, so a cool but fine start to Anzac Day on Sunday. Now to tonight's ray of sunshine, and we know one big yellow bird has been found today, but here's another success story for a much smaller feathered variety. 36 of the world's rarest birds have been released into the wild around Melbourne today with radio transmitters. They were bred in captivity as part of a program to boost the orange-bellied parrot population. Just 5 years ago, there were less than 50 of them left in the wild. So always good to get a couple of wins away for the birds, Jane.
Indeed. Thanks, Amelia. That's all the news we have for now. I'll have updates through the evening, but for the moment, from all of us here at 7 News, good night.
Dropped into the gym like you said. Jasmine wasn't there, but I left a note.
If you want a legit job, maybe you should hand in a CV next time.
I just started more about money, so the sooner I get a job, the better.
My boss called this morning and he said, if I don't get back to work, he's going to have to replace me.
Doctor's orders. No heavy lifting, no driving for 5 to 6 weeks.
Well,